So, I thought a lot about feedback that I've received and that I've given recently and in the past, and how difficult that has been from either angle. I think most recently, I was brought on board to a new program to do a process improve. It's a new program for me. It's a legacy. It's an old legacy program for the firm, but I was brought on board to do a process improvement. And for me to receive feedback on how, you know, the things I've implemented have been working, what is working, what isn't working has been a difficult process. I've really had to kind of like claw out, uh, answers from people to get feedback on, what's working for them. And in some cases, it's taken months, of us doing things in a way that isn't ideal, and not getting feedback even when requesting it. So that's been pretty difficult. And then from my side of things, currently watching the asynchronous material, I thought about um, the difficulty I have giving feedback. Mostly for me is, and I think most companies have something similar, but there's a period of time where there's a structured feedback session where you input things. You each have inputs and outputs in ADP or something like that, and it's a very formal feedback um, transfer, and that feels a little clunky to me. I try to make it as you know conversation based as possible, but it is very much like checking boxes. But then I thought about day to day. I have to do a lot of QC review on technical documents and maps and things like that. So like when my team is doing something and we need to make a change, a lot of the time, even if it's just an individual, I'll talk to them separately, but I'll also just, like screenshot an example of what to do, what not to do, and we'll just have a conversation in the Teams group chat, so I try to like keep that current, even if it becomes repetitive. And for me, it's been challenging to, um, I'm just trying to watch my time here, but it's been challenging for me to just like resist the urge to just do it myself because sometimes it's just trivial stuff, but it's time consuming. And I tend to be kind of particular about continuity, and how we produce deliverables. But yeah, I mean, I've, had to have difficult conversations before when we've had a program end and we need to transfer a lot of people to another program, or we've had layoffs, that definitely really sucks. But, you know, seeing, when we transfer people to a different program, seeing like some uncertainty and fear about, what that means, what their responsibilities are going to be, and just trying to find a way to, you know, approach that holistically in a way that puts everyone at ease and is also at the same time truthful, about the difficulties, but um, but makes them feel as though like, someone cares about the outcome, which I do, Um, but yeah, those are just the things that kind of came to mind when reviewing the material for me.